Assalamu alaikum, Abu Rasheed with you on the Arabic Quran YouTube channel. This is episode number 13 of our 21-part series. Jesus, peace be upon him, Isa alayhi salam, and Mariam alayhi salam, Mary, peace be upon her. And in this particular episode, we will be discussing verse number 28 from the chapter of Mary, Surah Mariam in the Quran. And in the last verse, she had come to her people, and her people responded and said, "You have done something abominable and strange and something unheard of, faria." And this is the continuation of their response, and they're pointing out in this verse, they're pointing out her sublime and very spiritually lofty lineage, reminding her. Obviously, she knows who she is, but just for effect and just to make a statement that they're reminding her of who she is. So let's get started. Let me increase my thickness of the ink here, the virtual ink. Okay, so let's. I will go ahead and say the verse first, and then I will translate it word by word, and then we can we can grasp the meaning of what is the import of this verse. So Allah Azza wa Jal says here, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغية. So what does that mean? Now, just a heads up, if this is the first time you watch this, it's better if you go back and watch the previous episodes. But just for just a housekeeping note here, that the Arabic parts of speech are three: nouns, verbs, and particles. And here the nouns are in black, the verbs are in blue, and the particles are in red. So let's get started. Yeah, now this is her people, remember, speaking to her, right? And remember, actually, this is something very important. Remember, she vowed a fast. She's actually sa'ima. She is fasting. So they're speaking to her, and she's fasting. And her fast, remember, is not one of food and drink. Her fast is from speaking. So they're speaking, and she's not speaking. So let's see what happens here. So ya means o. Okay, it's a what we call in Arabic harfun nida, or in English we can call it the particle of calling, or the vocative particle. Sister, ukht is sister. Arabic grammar students will know that you'll have a fatha here because uh, it's mansub, because this is an idafa construct, and after ya you consider the mudaf as mansub, and that's the sign of the nas. There is the fatha. Ya ukhta Harun. Now this is Aaron. Okay, now there's a difference of opinion on who this is because it's not clear. They're saying, "Oh, sister of Aaron, Ya ukhta Harun." Who is Aaron here? One opinion says that it is her brother. It's like her actual blood brother, Harun. Okay, who was a who was the whole family is very righteous, right? And just pointing out that Aaron is her righteous brother. The other opinion says that this is a spiritual connection to the lineage of Harun alayhi salam, which is Aaron, or the brother of Moses, Musa alayhi salam. Okay, so it's not clear, but that's not pertinent to the discussion here. The point here is that whoever this Harun is referring to, he is a very upright, spiritually God-centric man. Okay, so the people point out and says, "Ya ukhta Harun, O sister of Harun, ma kana abuki imra'a sawi." Not, this is a particle of negating, was, let me write it neater there. Now, abuki is your, that kaf there is father. A man, imra'a is a man of evil. Okay, your father was not a man of evil. Okay, and so they're pointing out that, there's three indicators here of her lineage. One is her brother Harun or Aaron. The second is her father. Okay, so her father's been pointed out. And actually the first one, Ukhta Harun, it's implied that Harun is an upright person. And the second and third indications of lineage are more explicit, saying that Ma kana abuki imra'a saw. Your father was not a man of evil, and not. So this part, for those of you who don't know Arabic, that part is and then this part is not. And actually, I should do the same thing here. Okay, not. And not was, okay, this is the feminine. So kana is the masculine, kanat is the feminine. Ummuki, again, this is your, and then this part right here is mother. Okay. Your mother was not unchaste, morally loose. Okay. Baghi, by the way, is a masculine noun, but it refers to a female who is engaging in morally and sexually unchaste behavior. And the plural is bagaya. Bagaya. Here it's baghiya, singular, right? So that is the verse. O sister of Aaron, your mother was not a man of evil, and your mother was not morally unchaste, morally loose. So they're basically saying, like, how did you do what you did, right? And especially given the fact that your genealogical and your familial status here is so superior, spiritually superior. Like, how could you bring this to us, right? And we'll see in the next verse what happens, because she cannot speak. She cannot speak. So let's see what happens. I'll leave it there. Okay, that is verse number 28 from Surah Mariam. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll be back again next time with verse number 29 in episode number 14. This is Abu Rasheed signing off. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We'll see you next time if Allah wills. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you.